Hello, all of you. Today we are going to deal with the topic quality assurance in nursing. So, first introduction. The expense of quality is an interactive process between customer and provider. Quality assurance usually focuses on material, good work, and service provided effectively. Any lack in service provided causes decrease in quality. Then next we're going to deal with definition. So first we are going to deal with the definition of quality. According to JCAHO 2002, quality is degree to which health services for individuals and population increases the likelihood of desired health outcomes and are consistent with current professional knowledge. Then next is the definition of assurance. It is a statement or indication that inspires confidence. Then next is quality assurance. Quality assurance is an ongoing, systematic, comprehensive evaluation of healthcare service and impact of those services on healthcare services. This definition is given by Coase. Then next we are going to deal with the next definition of quality assurance, which is given by the NEAT word. That is, quality assurance is defined as all activities undertaken to predict and prevent poor quality. Then we are going to deal with the definition of nursing. What is nursing? According to Virginia Henderson, the unique function of nurse is to assist in individuals sick or well in performance of activities contributing to health or its recovery or to a peaceful death, that he would perform unaided if he had necessary strength, will or knowledge, and to do this in such a way as to help him to gain independence as rapidly as possible. Then we are going to deal with the objectives of quality assurance in nursing. So step by step we are going to see the objectives. First is to ensure the delivery of quality client care. Means we have to provide quality care to the clients. Then next is to demonstrate efforts of healthcare providers to provide good results. Means we have to demonstrate all the procedures to the healthcare providers for the good results. Third one is to formulate plan of care. Means we have to plan what care we should be given to the clients. Then next is to evaluate achievement of nursing care. Means we have to evaluate the achievements of nursing care. Then next point is to support delivery of nursing care with administrative and managerial services. Means we have to support the delivery of nursing care with administrative and managerial services. Then next is to explain quality assurance models as prerequisite for quality nursing care. Means we have to explain the quality assurance models to provide the best quality care to the clients. Then next is to state code of ethics and professional conduct for nurses in India. Means we have to follow the code of ethics and professional conduct for nurses in India. Then to appreciate importance of practicing standard safety measures. Means we have to appreciate what are the standard safety measures so we can provide effective and comprehensive quality care to the patients. Then plan and conduct patient teaching sessions. Means we have to give health educations and we have to conduct teaching sessions for the patients. Then to identify appropriate management techniques to be used for managing resources in given situation. Means we have to identify what are the appropriate management and what are the techniques we use according to situation and according to our resources. Then next is purposes of quality assurance of nursing. It is required to introduce code of ethics and professional conduct for nurses in India. Then second purpose is to prepare a staff nurse for implementation quality assurance model in nursing. Then third is to provide best care to patients by maintaining standards. Then next one is principles of quality assurance in nursing. First is customer focus. Means we have to focus whole on the customer. Means who's customer? Customer is our patient. So we have to provide care according to the priority needs of the patient. Then second is leadership. So we have to maintain leadership qualities that we can do effective and comprehensive care provide effective and comprehensive care to the patients. Then third one is involvement of pupil. So we have to make good coordination and cooperation with other staffs and other departments, so for providing quality care to the clients. Then next is process approach. Means we have to approach all the procedures which are involved in the nursing to provide best care to the patients and to make the satisfaction of the patients. Then next is factual approach to decision making. Then we have to approach decision making quality for providing the care. Means we have to plan and then we have to implement the procedures on the patients according to the priority needs of the patients. Then approaches to quality assurance. Means quality assurance means we have to provide comprehensive qualitative care to the patients according to their priority needs. Then next one is the methods for measuring performance. We have to measure our performance, that how effectively and how qualitatively we can provide the care to the patients. Then measuring actual performance means we have to measure our actual performance, that what we have given and what according to our care, and after giving care what patient feels and what and how patient may get improved. Then next is comparing results of performance with the standards and objectives and identifying the strengths and areas for correction. We have to compare results of performance with the standards and objectives, then identifying strengths and areas for correction. Then acting to reinforce the strengths or success and taking corrective action as necessary. Then we have to take necessary action to correct our mistakes. Then development of a quality assurance program. We have to develop quality assurance program. Then foster commitment of quality. Means we have to know that what care we should provide it to the patients and how it may be qualitative and how it may be effective for the patients. Conduct a preliminary review of quality related activities. We have to do revision or review for the procedures. Then develop the purpose and vision for the quality assurance effort. Then we have to develop the purpose and vision for the quality assurance effort. That what efforts we have to put in giving the care to the patient. So we have to develop the purpose and vision for that. Then determine level and scope of initial. Then we have to determine the level and scope of initial quality assurance activities. Then assign responsibility for quality assurance. Then we have to assign the responsibilities for best qualitative and comprehensive care for the clients. Then next is allocate resources for quality assurance. Then we have to know that what are the resources and what are the things we require to give a comprehensive care or qualitative care to the patients. And develop a written quality assurance plan. Means what we have done, we should write and record it in the files. Then critical management system. Then we have to manage all the critical care for the patient. Then disseminate quality assurance experience. Then we have to disseminate quality assurance experience. Then manage change. Then if we need some changes in the procedure, so we have to change according to the patient needs. Then next is approaches for quality assurance program. Approaches of quality assurance are divided into two types. First one is general approach and second one is specific approach. Then in general approaches, 4 points are available: credentialing, licensure, accreditation and certification. Next is specific approaches. In first, peer review committee and audit. Then goals of nursing audit was to improve quality of healthcare. Then second one is to promote improved communication among nurses and other health team members to improve quality of nursing care. Then to detect and analyze problems and errors. Then utilization review types. First is prospective, second is concurrent, and third is retrospective. Then evaluation studies. First is structural, second is process, and third one is outcome. Then factors affecting quality assurance in nursing care. First one is quality improvement. Means in that we have to see how much care we have to given to the patients and what improvement patients should feel after all the cares may be implemented on them. So we have to improve the quality. Then total quality management means we have to manage all the conditions and all the symptoms of the patients very qualitatively and very effectively. So this may be known as total quality management. Then standards. In that, classification of nursing care standards. First is structure standards, second is process standards, and third one is outcome standards. Then quality control means we have to make proper control in our quality, so patient may be satisfied with our procedures and patient may get improved with our procedures, and always we have to make procedures. Then quality circles, and last, role of a nurse. In quality assurance nursing, nurse should play so many important roles, like as an educator, she teaches the patient and she gives health education to the patient about their health related problems, and she counsels the patients and patient family members. Then as an advisor, she gives advices and suggestions to the patient according to, and she gives advices related to the diets for the patients. Then next is as a caregiver, the nurse provides all the care to the patients and tries to improve her care, and she tries to provide qualitatively and comprehensive care to the patients. So that's all for the quality assurance of nursing. Thank you for listening.